Alright, we're back. I went ahead and taped the flames off. We had a few problems with the flames, but I'm going to show you this when we get to that point. I don't have time to do it now. We're on a stretch limit. What we got here, this is blue candy concentrate. This is the stuff that's mixed with the DBC 500, do you understand? Yep. Which is your color blender, Intercoat Clear. Alright, go get our little bottle of shit, Hood Eye. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mix enough of this up. You don't want to mix a lot of this. You want to mix just enough up that you're going to use, but don't throw it away. Yeah, bring that in here too. Alright, well, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. What the fuck, bitch?
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Alright, we don't want to mix a lot of this up. And we're going to use our airbrush on this little panel. That's what we're mostly going to use is our airbrush. And you can see right here, you can see how concentrated that is. Now when you're doing these layers, alright, and this is what I have found out, you always start with the dark colors first. Then you move into the light colors. So we're going to start dark to light. We're going to use 2 or 3 colors on this thing. And we're going to start with the darkest one and then work our way to the lightest one. So we're going to go ahead, if Hood Eye get the yellow cabinet, we're going to need 2 or 3 more of these plastic cups. So we're going to take this candy concentrate just like this. Alright, that's more than what we're going to use. And then we'll go ahead, where the fuck is that? Okay, paper towel, I need my paper towel, bro. Alright, thank you, assistant guy. Alright, always make sure that you put the lid on tight and cover it so it doesn't splatter in your fucking eyeball. Hood Eye. You're not talking much, dude. What's up?
I'm sorry, I'm just watching. I'm just paying attention.
Alright, so this is a 50-50 mix right here. This is unconcentrated. It's concentrated, but it's not mixed up. So then we're going to take our reducer, and we're just going to go ahead and 50 mix it. 50-50. And then, since we want this to dry very quick, I'm going to go ahead and put a very small splash of our DX57 base coat activator. Just like that.
Got it.
If Hood Eye can get that stick right there and stir that shit up, I think we're ready to fucking go. So remember this, you start with your dark colors first, then you work into the light colors. If it's going to be a light gold, but you're going to have red outlines and red highlights, start with the red first, then go to the gold, because the yellow will not affect the red. But if you do the yellow first and then put the red on, the red of course is going to cover the yellow, and then you're fucked. Alright, bring that over here, dude. Alright, we had a situation and I want to show you that you can fix this if this happens to you. What I did is when I was cutting this out, I accidentally cut through the blue tape, so when I pulled the yellow tape off, what happened is it pulled the blue tape off with it. Hood Eye.
Oh wow.
So I had to go ahead and remake my line here, and then when I pull all this off, I'll have to make another line to meet up with it. So be careful when you do that, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about down the line, but just keep that in mind, that when you're using this X-Acto knife, don't push real hard, because we're actually using our tape as a pinstripe. And that's real important not to fuck that line up, because when you're using the tape as a pinstripe, what happens?
It's very critical.
It's going to be critical, and you're going to fuck that line up. But once again, this is a test panel, so you know, we don't give a...
It's called the test panel.
Alright, this is a test panel, and this is another important thing right there, the Hood Eye just said, test panel. And what we mean by that is it's always good to do what I'm doing, spray a test panel before you even think about spraying your car. Spray as many test panels as you can. Practice makes perfect, and before you go into a job like this, make sure you do a lot of fucking practicing to get that perfect. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and use this airbrush. This is a high quality airbrush. What name the airbrush is, it doesn't fucking matter, but this is the airbrush we're gonna use. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and outline everything that we got, all right, randomly, and just do it very quickly and make sure that we get a nice good outline on our silver paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some paint into my airbrush. Now, if we were doing a giant car, I would actually be using a touch-up gun and we wouldn't be using a airbrush. But since this is such a small piece, we're gonna go ahead and use our airbrush to do this with instead of our, touch-up gun.
That's right.
Okay? So what I want to do is I just want to go very, very quick. I'm going to go ahead and test a couple lines out, see what goes on here. You see what I'm doing there, Hood Eye?
Getting a feel for the trigger.
Getting a feel for the trigger, that's important. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to come across like this. And I think what happened here, dude, is we mixed it up too fucking thin. Because I'm not getting a good fucking mixture there. You see what I'm saying? Look how thin it's coming out. So in that case, what I'm going to do, we mixed that way too thin. I'm going to go ahead and dump some of that out, and then I'll go ahead and add some more color to it to make it thicker. Let me go ahead and dump this in here. If I could bring that over there, and we'll get that done. All right, what I did, I went ahead and basically got rid of some of the paint, but then on the other hand, I added some more paint to make it thicker. You don't want a real thin consistency, you want it to be nice and thick. And now you can see that it's going on a little thicker. Let me get that out of there. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go around all our lines, and we're just gonna randomly go around, and we're not really worried about anything at all. And you know what, we're going to have to use our touch-up gun on this Hood Eye. This isn't really working out good, dude. Can you get that touch-up gun up there, that HVLP mini gun? Bring it over here. All right, we're going to go ahead and transfer over to our touch-up gun. Let's turn our air down. And that looks like it's going to work a lot better. See what I'm doing there, Hood Eye? Yep. Okay. Watch out, dude. It might be coming your way. Now, if you notice, I'm just doing this where the patterns are, dude. See what I'm doing? Huh?
Yep.
You have to be real fast with it, and you have to be consistent, bud. See there? You can already see this thing's really starting to take shape and really starting to look pretty hot, dude.
Yeah,
am I right or wrong?
Looks really cool.
Okay. What are you thinking about that, Hood Eye? What's it looking like to you?
Looks like we got a pretty good highlighted situation.
You can see that's actually even drying really quick on us.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to stop there. I see one right here I want to get. Maybe this one here one more time. Just like that. And you don't have to really get like jazzed up on it, because I'm telling you, once we pull all this up, you're really going to see the contrast of it. Even though in some spots, like maybe right in this area here, you can see where it's a little darker here but lighter there. So that's okay. because when we pull this off, it's gonna look like it's super dark blue, dude. Let's go clean our gun out, Hood Eye. Let's get another color. We're gonna keep on going with this bitch and see where it takes us.
Okay.
All right, let's go. We'll be back. All right, how y'all doing out there? This is Pete. We're back with the situation here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, Hood Eye, get that fucking out of the way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this thing right here. Now what this is just a funky little pattern situation. It's a shield, they call it paint shield. And what you do is you use this to make little patterns with. Now this is where we would actually use our airbrush, but we're really getting into this thing long and extreme. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my fucking touch-up gun to do this. And I'm gonna show you what you use a paint shield for in a situation like this. And hopefully, actually, you know what we need to do is, give me my tape. We're gonna tape around these edges because we just wanna stay. Let's do this real quick here, watch. All right, so what you'd wanna do, and we're just gonna be quick about it, and hopefully this won't fuck it up, is we're gonna go ahead and tape this off right here, because we only want our pattern to be inside this fucking hole here, see? See how I'm doing this, Hood Eye?
Yep.
And you don't want to put the tape down real tight, you just want to put it on loosely. And I advise you to make sure that you wait for your blue paint to dry thoroughly before doing all this. What will happen, Hood Eye, if you don't wait? What's going to happen?
It's going to peel it up.
Well, we might see that happen here because we're really moving fast on this, dude. Okay, we're really fucking moving fast and we should be taking more time. But once again, this is just a test panel, and this is real fucking time action going on. We're not, this ain't taking us, this is actually like what, we've already been working on this for what, 3 fucking hours?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm tired, I want to go home, it's fucking late at night. Hood, I just got here today. Let's get this bitch done and get the fuck out of here. Alright, so what I just did there, I went ahead and did that, but I'm also going to do this. Give me a piece of paper, Hood Eye. I'm also going to go like that. That's a little big, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Right, we need, and I'm going to cover my design up just like this, because I only want to use the green in this area. Do you see what I'm doing here, bud? Yeah. Okay. 2-inch tape. I'm really going to the extreme on this fucking test panel, and I mean, I shouldn't be going this far. I need another piece right here, dude. Alright, so what I'm going to do with my paint shield is, hold that, Hood Eye. Alright, and this is, once again, this is just showing you designs and features of what you can do. This is a little design here, so we're going to go ahead and take this end of our paint shield. We'll get our green paint started. Do you see what's going on there, bud?
Coming out pretty thick.
Okay, and what we're going to do now, watch closely here as I do this. You see what that's doing? That's creating a design. See what we just did there, Hood Eye?
Yeah.
So now what we've done is we've taken our paint shield, our original shield that we're going to use here, our paint pattern, and we went ahead and created a type of a design that might flow in, might not flow in, but once we get all done with it, it's going to look really, really nice. So let's take this off. There you go. And now we're going to go ahead and pull this off. I'm going to show you why. Because we're almost ready to wrap this up. This is basically a situation that says, you know what? I need to use my imagination to get this job done, because that's the only way it's going to get done. It's a thing that says, you know what, I'm a fucking guy in the world that is not a stupid ass. I can figure this out, and if I want to, I can do it. Do you see where I'm coming from here, Hood-Eye?
Yep.
And that's what mainly counts here, is learning how to do this and learning how to get the ability of going out there and actually doing something that counts. Now, I'd like to go ahead and stress one more time. All right, one more time that I am doing this very, very quickly, and if you were doing this at home on your car, you'd really want to take your time and let all these layers dry before you start peeling tape. So if we see any imperfections in tape lines, that's what the situation is. But so far, it looks like everything's working out good. All right, we're not done with this side over here yet. What I'm going to do, here's another little trick. And, I mean, you can just do all kinds of crazy shit. It's like, wow, man, you know, what if I did this with it? What would it look like then? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this side off. We don't want to, okay, we're going to take this side off. We don't want to get any paint over on that side. Do you see what I'm doing here? Could I? Okay, and now we're going to concentrate on this. Now I want to show you a little trick here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you right here. I'm opening my wallet up, and look what I found, dude. I found my lawyer's card. That worked great. Okay, what I just pulled out of my wallet there is a business card. Watch what I do here to give it this unique pattern, this design that we're going to be looking for. I'm going to take my touch-up gun. We're going to go ahead and just stick with green. We're just going to use a couple colors here. We're getting too wild and it's getting a little bit ridiculous. But I'm going to hold the spray gun at an angle just like this, and I'm going to let the paint flick off of the card. And what that's going to do, that's going to give us that splatter effect and make it really look nice. Are you ready? Let's try it here, right here, to get the... See what I'm talking about there? Look at that. Okay, now watch what I do here, dude. Because you got to be quick. You don't want to get drips on it. So you got to really be quick. Watch this. Okay, now look, I just got a drip on it, but we're going to leave it there. You need to clean your card off when you're doing that, or that's what happens. See what we're getting there, Hood-Eye? Yep. And then I'm also going to take my airbrush and watch what I do. See what I'm doing here, Hood-Eye? If you can hold that up so people can see what's going on here. There you go, right there. So I'm just going to take my airbrush and I'm going to go like this, or my gun. Okay, and I'm going to randomly put little fucking spots on it. See what I'm doing? And this is what they used to do in the 50s. Now, we just got a fuck up right there. Do you see that?
Yep.
I'm going to show you how we're going to fix that, dude. I'm going to take my gun and I'm going to literally paint it where the paint will splatter out like that. So we got this. Watch. See how I did that? Watch this. See that? See the effects it's giving it, dude? Just different shit. You understand what we're doing here, Hood-Eye?
Adding character.
We're using our imagination, and we're not being afraid to say, hey, it's not fucking it up. It's making it look nice, dude. Alright, do you see there? Just randomly fucking going around, making it look like something, and trying to come up with our own little fucking angle, dude. Alright, hold on, let's get one more right here. This looks empty. See there? Alright, you want to go over the lines. Go over the lines like that, dude. You know, just randomly, because we're going to pull this blue tape off. And when we pull the tape off, it's going to really fucking make it look badass. You see what I mean, Hood-Eye?
Yep.
Alright. So, let's say that we're done designing that side. We're going to go get some more paint. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, once we got this side done, you know, you're just using your imagination. You're going wild. You're doing something crazy. You're being unique. You're being, you know, crazy. And now that we got this side done, let's concentrate on the side where our flames are. Uh-oh, shit. Watch out. Don't pull that fucking tape off, Hood-Eye. Don't want to pull that off yet, dude. What we're going to do now is we're going to cover this side up. You see what I'm doing here? I'm going to cover this side. And now what we're going to do, we're going to concentrate on our plain side right here. All right, because this is really going to look awesome. If Hood I can bring that up here and show everybody what we got. All right, what we got here, we got is some lace. All right, now this is just random lace that we bought over at the fucking lace store. This piece right here, I believe, cost us $4 fucking. So, where's my scissors, dude? Where the fuck did those go? All right, what we're going to do here now is we are going to use our lace to literally make a pattern. Now, the color that I use would actually be the color that I'm going to use to paint the whole car. If Hood I could go ahead and cut that out, I'd appreciate that. See, if those don't work, I got some more scissors here somewhere. Do those work, Hood I?
Works great.
Okay. I'm going to start over here and I'll meet you halfway. Okay. Now, if you can go ahead and cut this side here. All right, let's get this. We don't need to make 3 or 4 cuts. Get out of the way of the fucking camera, Hood I. Everybody wants to see what's going on. Okay, so now we want to come over here, see? All right. Finish that out, because I got to go get the item that we need to make that stuff work. All right, now when you use a lace pattern such as this or any type of lace, what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself some spray adhesive. Now this is what's real important about using this stuff. When you spray it onto the lace, only one side, you do it very, very fast, very quick. You need to let that dry for approximately 5 to 10 minutes because if you put it on wet, then it's going to leave a stain in there and we don't want that. Let it dry and it turns into a tape adhesive style backing where you can pull it off and it won't pull the paint with it. So to do this, what we're going to do, we're going to lay it on this box here. What we'll do is we'll take our spray adhesive very quickly. We got the wind blowing, so we got to be quick. And this is a pattern as well. We're calling this, okay, you can see how quick I'm doing this. Do you see that, Hood I?
Yep.
Okay, you just want to be very quick with it. Don't fuck around. Just real quick. That's it right there. We're done. Bam. All right, we're going to let that dry for a few minutes. And in this Texas heat, we don't need to let it dry that long. But you can kind of see right there what kind of pattern we're looking at. It's kind of a broken up brick, I guess you would call it, or a sidewalk fucking pattern type shit. Cobblestone fucking crap. Yeah. So that's what we're going to use. Well, let's go ahead and get this off. I think this is dried long enough. Yes, it has. So we'll get that, put that pattern back down on there. Okay, and then if Hood I could grab a side of this, we're getting stuck together here. Go ahead and unstick that. Okay. And this is where it's real handy to have more than 2 hands, especially when the wind's blowing. I'm going to lay it down there. Hold on, let me get mine on there. Okay, now stretch yours out. Stretch it out tight and put it on there. There you go, all the way. All right, now hold on a minute. We don't want to push real hard. We just want to push it real light. I see that there's a crease in it here. This is where it's kind of like putting on a vinyl sticker, bud. You don't want any creases in it, okay? And that's how we're going to do it. So now that we got our pattern there, what we're going to do is we got a different color in here. Now this is a baby blue, and we're going to go ahead and do this right here. All right. And now we're going to go like this. All right, once again, like I said, you got to be quick with this because what happens is from using your spray gun, it's going to start peeling that up. Hood I hold that. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're not done with this side yet because what we got left, and this is where we're fucked up, is we're going to go ahead and take a break. We need to let this side dry really good because when we come back, we're going to go ahead and finish out. But you see how that fucking looks already? I mean, it looks 3D already, dude. Yeah. Let's get that cleaned out, Hood I, for me. Let's get ready for the next operation here, and we'll be back. So you see, there's no big fucking deal going on here. Because the only deal we got is getting you off your fucking ass to do something in life. This is fucking a great fucking opportunity to you to get out there and do something and say, wow, man, I got something that I'm doing. I'm happy. I'm a fucking guy, and I'm glad to be alive again. If you painting your car at home and you want to get into this LowRider fucking pattern painting, this is how you do it. This is the situation. It gets more intense and more extreme as you go along, but this is the easy, simple way to say I can do this at home. Because that's what it's all about over here at D.I.Y. Auto School. Doing the fucking shit yourself at home and telling everybody else to fuck off. It's your fucking design out of your fucking head, and you're telling the world, I fucking did it, bitch. D.I.Y's cleaning the spray gun out. When we get back, we're gonna try to finish this bitch up. We gotta let that dry real good. And yeah, it's gonna be a bad motherfucker.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.